Hi, my name is Victoria Oguadimma. I'm a mom of 3 beautiful daughters. I'm glad to be sharing this review with you, as a parent. I enrolled my 2 kids into the academy. Their names are Chidera Claire Oguadimma and Rauchiko Rita Oguadimma. So they are both in the academy. And what really inspired me to enroll them into the Exceptional U Academy is the plans that have been outlined, by the author and the founder, to improve on children's resilience, time management, spiritual life, their emotional intelligence, and the likes of it. There's so many things the kids could, learn from this. So that got me inspired to enroll my kids. And so far, I've not regretted anything, at all. This academy for my kids, I've noticed, some remarkable changes in them, especially in the areas of time management, and they become more organized in their chores. They carry out their chores without having me to shout, or sometimes I still do remind them, as kids. So, but there are lots and lots of changes in them, and especially my first daughter, I think she's now more confident in what she does, both in her academics and even in her public speaking. So it's a remarkable thing to notice these changes in them. The children have really enjoyed the whole academy, okay? But the spiritual aspect of it is something that has really wowed me, because I see them growing spiritually, especially the devotional. They read and discourse their devotionals every day. When they started initially, it was a bit of struggle for them, because I need to remind them, I need to persuade them, at times, and because I'm not usually, around with them, sometimes I need to call on the phone for them to, to be sure that they did it before I got home. And a few times, sometimes when I do it with them, I've noticed that they express themselves well in the devotional. They tend to explain to themselves, they discuss it. And the interesting part is the question aspect. When they ask the question, after the devotional, and they tend to answer it individually, the way they deem fit and the way they understand it. We'll talk about it and we'll share it, and this brings a lot of bonding amongst us and amongst themselves too. So the aspects, the part of the program I think they like more is the aspect of journaling. I see them doing this effortlessly, even without me asking them to do it. Before I ask them, they say they've done it already. Each day I ask them, they say they've done it already, and this shows me that this is the aspect they really love more. As a parent, I feel very glad that I didn't miss this opportunity for the kids, because we can't just do it alone. Most especially as a busy mom, we just need a platform where these kids can be engaged, positively. And Exceptional U Academy is that platform where I see and I feel comfortable that they gain a lot from, and they have their experiences as well. They've been impacted positively, and I don't see any regret whatsoever. It's a place where the children are nurtured, their spiritual lives are being they are being taught deeply into spiritual things, and they are being exposed into resilience, into time management, into a lot of things that I wouldn't have been able to teach them myself, even as a parent. Just like I said, moms are busy. You can't really infuse this, and they are being challenged, with especially with the weekly tasks they give them and the monthly tasks, my children now read a lot. There are materials that have been, outlined for them to read, and they meet up with the readings. They read. They now know the importance of reading. They now know the importance of journaling. So this is a platform. This is an academy where I would recommend to any mom, any parent out there, because it's all about positivity. It's a good place to be, and there's no regrets one bit. Success in everything. So parents, it's a recommended journey with your kids. Go for it. Thank you.
Hello, my amazing, exceptional family. Good morning, good
Hello.
afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you are joining us from any part of the world. How are you all doing today? Welcome once again to my exceptional tribe journey, the show where we celebrate real parents, real stories, and real transformation happening inside the exceptional children's tribe. My name is Coach JMO again. As always, I'm your child's confidence coach, your child's mentor, your child's cheerleader. And it's just such a joy to host you today. Now, family, before I introduce today's guest, I need a moment because this one is pressing now. My heart is honestly full. Today's guest is not just a parent in the tribe. She's someone who has known me long before I became Coach JMO. She knew me long before the Exceptional Children's Tribe even existed. We worked together in the same institution in Nigeria, back home, She knew me when none of this existed at all. She has watched my journey. Quietly, she has prayed for me silently. She has supported me consistently. And today, despite her incredibly busy schedule, despite the short notice, despite the fact that my team reached out to her because someone else canceled last minute, she still showed up. Why? Because she has seen transformation. Because she believes in this vision. She believes in what God is doing here. Because 3 of our children are all in the Exceptional Children's Tribe. Family, please help me celebrate a woman of grace, a woman of wisdom, a woman of strength and deep commitment. My senior colleague, my sister, a true friend, someone I honor deeply. Please celebrate her, Mrs. Victoria Oguadimma. Please, a round of applause. I want to see your love in the comment section. Ma, thank you so much for being here today. I know you're very busy, but you still showed up. Thank you so much. Like, I can't even thank you enough. We are deeply grateful. Thank you for honoring us with your presence. It's such an honor to have you on the stream today. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you and thank you.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Let's just dive right into it. Welcome, Mrs. Victoria.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
I'm glad to be here.
Oh, welcome. All right. So let's go in. Let's just take you to the beginning. How did you first hear about the Exceptional Children's Tribe? And what made you decide to register your 3 children in the Exceptional Children's Tribe? Tell us, please.
Well, for me, I heard about the tribe from the founder herself. I didn't hear it from nobody. I didn't hear it from Facebook or social media. I heard it from it's like they would say it's from the source. Okay.
Yeah.
So I heard it from Coach GMO, the founder of Exceptional Children Tribe. And so when you told me about it, actually,
Yeah.
so I had no doubt. Knowing you, for who you are and for who you've always been, just like you introduced, way back. I trusted what you could offer. So I gave it a try and I registered my 3 kids. And so far it's been awesome. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Just wow. That's such a powerful move. Thank you so much for trusting us. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Just amazing watching them grow in the tribe as well. And if you're just joining us, parents, this is my Exceptional Tribe journey with the amazing Mrs. Victoria Oguadimma. Have you shared this link? If you haven't, this is a very good time to share this link to your family, to your friends, to to any parent you might know. You might just be saving another family. You might be saving a child. share it on your status, in your groups, and come back for this amazing discussion, because it's going to be a great discussion today. So tell us, before joining the tribe, were there some concerns or struggles you noticed with the children before you joined?
Yeah, basically, actually, I wouldn't say um no child is actually a very perfect person. We are not perfect, and so are the children. So as long as you have a child who is doing very well, you won't say there are no challenges. There are ups and downs. Okay,
Yeah,
training a child is not a walk in the park. I would say it's not an easy journey at all, if you know what I mean.
yeah.
So there are a few challenges here and there. So um some of them were, time management. you know they could they could do things, but they were not conscious of the time frame to be able to achieve a particular task. All right. So, and patience as well. I think somehow they were not patient with each other, one another. They argue a lot. They
Mm,
argue a lot. Like, argument was the in thing for them. And being that they're all girls, who were ready to listen to all kind of complaints. You keep, trying to tell them, okay, you need to be calm with each other. You need to understand the angle where, the other person is coming from. So, time management, patience, and resilience. So those are the challenges I had before I joined the academy.
wow, wow. Thank you so much for sharing that, Ma. I actually admire
Mm.
your intentionality. Like, great parents don't ignore signs, they respond to them. And that was what you did. You actually responded to the
Sure.
signs we are seeing.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for sharing that. It's just a joy to know that for the curriculum of next year, we have a whole month on time management. We have another month on attitude to siblings. So it's going to just be a wonderful one. Like, a lot
Yeah.
of parents have actually reached out to say, these are the things I'm struggling with. I know this year in 2025, we had a whole month on resilience and grit. And there were a lot of testimonies. There was also a book on resilience and grit. Same with next year, we have a book on time management, we have a book on attitude. In fact, it's called Exceptional Attitude. It's just a powerful book. Attitude to siblings, attitude to parents, attitude to, if it's just a wonderful book. So well done, Ma, for sharing. I'll just go to the next question. Which part of the tribe do they enjoy the most, and why do you think it connects with them? Can
Um, I would I would say the part I think they enjoyed most is the journaling.
Oh wow.
The journaling, yeah. So far they've been doing very okay with that. Sometimes they try to journal before they go to bed. Okay. And few times again they forget to, and I have to remind them. So it's just they, as children, you just have to keep encouraging them.
Yeah.
And again, the part I know they're doing so very well in is the devotional. I must testify, even me, I gain a lot from it, because once they do their devotional, they will tend to talk about it together.
Mm,
We share our thoughts. Everybody has their thoughts. I learn from what they have to say,
yeah.
and I feel it brings a lot of bond. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's fun to me, because when I listen to them, my last child, who is 6 years old, when she starts explaining what she understands, everybody start laughing. But somehow she has something to contribute, actually. So it's fun. Like, the you did so well. I will appreciate you so much for that. Okay, you did a wonderful job. Even my husband says this devotional, it's top notch. Like,
Wow.
he was just telling me that even next year we'll start again from January down to December. It's a wonderful piece. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're God sent to our family.
Wow.
So
Thank you so much for that, Ma.
yeah,
Thank you so much. Wow, it's just amazing to know that they love the devotional and they're enjoying it so much. Yes, Exceptional You Devotional, it's actually it's one of our tools that we've had like a lot of testimonies from different parents. In fact, there's been a whole lot,
yeah,
talking about that. So I had, in fact, I've promised them. I said to them, we are still going to use it again next year, and they're very happy because they
Yeah,
don't want
sure,
to submit it
sure, sure.
exceptionally. So maybe after next year, we'll now do another edition. But this
It's
same
it, it, it's
2025,
really worth it's really worth it. It's worth it.
yeah, we'll do it in 2026 again.
Yeah,
Yes. And wow, thank you for sharing that about journaling. Journaling is powerful, really. Journaling
yeah,
builds self-awareness, self-mastery. It's just an amazing tool. So I'm happy to hear that they're also enjoying the
yeah,
journaling aspect of the tribe. Yes, because actually the extra you journal makes it easy for children to journal. It just asks you simple prompts. What are you thankful for today? Three things you're thankful for. It just makes it, and the prompts too that helps you build self-awareness. It makes a lot of sense. So thank you for sharing that about the devotional and also the journaling. That was very beautiful. When children
mm,
enjoy learning, transformation becomes natural. So
yeah.
this I've seen in your children as well. Thank you for sharing. All right, let's go to the next question. What visible transformation have you seen, like socially, emotionally, academically, or even spiritually? You've mentioned a little about the spiritual aspect. Just go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Basically, I think so far they've been well behaved. Socially, they've been very okay because I think their emotions are well controlled. Their
Amazing.
emotions are well controlled, especially with I had different. I will say, I'll keep saying this. When I every example I give it based on a particular child now. Okay,
Yeah,
so my
yeah.
my first daughter they have different characters. They're different. They have
Temperament.
of course they have different temperaments. Okay, so
Yeah.
for the older one, I think she's been more stable, emotionally stable, right? She used to be this, every month very irritated, when the younger ones most especially irritates. I don't know how she is in her school, but at home, so she's more relaxed now. She's you know more she has accepted them
Correct.
to more
Yeah.
loving. Actually, I
Amazing.
would say more loving and more calm. She's more um emotionally stable. She's trying
Amazing.
to work on her temperament. Okay,
Wow.
so that's a
Wow.
good thing to notice.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing. That's amazing, really. That's just very phenomenal. That's what growth looks like, really. So do
Yeah.
you want to share about the other two?
Yeah, okay. For the middle born, who is just 11, she's also been amazing. Okay, she even at school, I will say that the teacher told me that, oh, Claire she's an amazing child. She's actually very kind, and she portrays this attitude of always wanting to help. She will go
Wow.
and meet the teacher to ask, okay, oh, do you want me to do anything for you? She
Wow.
she she she's that kind of person. She's actually kind. She wants to always help. Okay, so
Wow. Wow. Wow.
so
Wow. And
that's
the
it.
last
They're,
6
they're all
years.
doing they're all doing well at different levels.
Wow, that's just amazing. Wow, that's
Yeah,
just incredible. Like a child that's that thoughtful to go ask if there's anything she can do is wonderful. That's
yeah,
a good one. Yes. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that, ma'am. Like I find I'm actually short of words. Honestly, that's phenomenal. Thank you for sharing that. Wow.
yeah.
And tell us which of the tribe books or courses have impacted them the most, like if you want to share about the books and courses that have made some impact I know they've read all the books you told me.
Yeah,
And
exactly. Of
yes,
course,
I don't know
they were reading them speedily as soon as it came.
yes,
Before
you
one
told
week, they had already finished like a lot of them. Okay, so
wow,
but I know they keep talking about different books. They've read about 9 of them. Also, I'm not sure, 9 or 10.
10, 10,
How many do you send? Okay, fine. So,
10.
but the ones they talked about mostly was the first is stand strong. Okay,
Wow,
stand strong. They finished about it, so I hear them talking about it. That is amazing. And Unstoppable Me. Okay,
wow, yeah,
that's an amazing book that talks about self management and discipline. Okay,
yeah,
so yeah, so the Shine
wow,
Bright talk about the self image.
yes,
Yeah, so that was very phenomenal. Self esteem. It boosts their self esteem. They're forever learning. My 6-year-old is just reading this. Remember, you gave an assignment to read this. So
Yes, yes, yes.
she's still on this actually. So this is an amazing book, and it embraces the joy of lifelong growth. So these are all in fact, all the books are just, wonderful. So these four, I think, they are the one that stands out for them. Okay.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow, wow. Those books are amazing.
Yeah.
The truth is, these books are life transforming too, and children love them so much. And I'm happy that they are enjoying the books. This is just destiny unfolding. Like our books are
Yeah.
wonderful. I can say that. Now, many parents are watching and they feel maybe their children are okay or fine, like that they really don't need this. What do you have to tell our parents right now? Parents that are thinking, I don't think my children need any of this kind of mentorship and all of it. What can you say to these parents, please?
Oh, okay. For the parents who are watching, I would like to say that there's no need to think. You don't need to think about the negativity. Just think the positive. Okay. So the platform is just a wonderful platform. The books written by Coach Jemo, it's something even an adult could read, and you have something to gain from. Okay, if you take your time to read these books, you know that it's something that the kids would benefit from. For those of them that has read it, they benefited from it. So I don't think there's any child who would read these books and say, "Oh, they're not worth reading." And and for other programs that have been embedded in the tribe, they're all just something would encourage every parent to allow our kids to participate in.
Wow. Thank you so much, Ma, for that. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, the truth is
Yeah,
that growth doesn't happen by chance. It's just by intentional process. Every child, I always tell parents that every child needs a mentor.
yeah,
Children need a curated process. They need a system, a structure. If not, these things we are talking about, sometimes I've noticed that parents overlook a lot of things. They just say, the child is still growing. And the truth is that when you overlook these things, they compound. The issues just compound. But I'm happy that you shared that. You notice just very subtle, challenges, nothing serious, and you jumped into the tribe. You
yeah,
registered because you knew that these things needed to be worked on. Now they
yeah,
like Stand Strong. Stand Strong is the book on resilience and grit, and you heard how the first daughter's resilience have really, really been transformed. And now she's very resilient, these are not just rocket science, these are real transformation that happens. You
yeah,
understand? So thank you, Ma, for
mhm,
sharing. That was really, really good. Thank you so much. And
yeah,
if you're watching us, we are live on My Exceptional Tribe Journey with the amazing Mrs. Victoria Oguadimma. This is a very good time to share this link to your family, to your friends, put it in your status, share to your groups, help another parent to hear this transformation and save another child, literally.
yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
Ma, for being here. It was really, really profound. Like everything you shared. Well done, Ma. Like
Thank you,
honestly, I
thank
tell parents that when these things are working, it also shows that the parent is also working because if you don't, most times children need reminders, right? If you don't remind
yeah,
them to do this, they won't participate in the activities. And if they don't participate in the activities, then they won't be transformed. But the transformation you have just talked about shows that they are participating, they are being transformed because you are also reminding you're doing the work. So thank you so much for doing the work. I honor you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making
yeah,
out time to join us tonight, like today. I really, really, really do appreciate your time. And thank you.
yeah. It's good to be here, and it's
Yes.
good to be in the tribe actually.
Well done, Ma. It's such an
Thank
honor to have you here. It's such an honor. Do you have any last words? Okay, let me even ask if you could just summarize the transformation you've seen in your children in 3 words. What would those 3 words be?
the transformation in 3 words. I would say the transformation has been phenomenal. It's been
Wow.
amazing, and it's been life changing.
Amazing. Thank you so
Yeah,
much. That's that those words are powerful. Thank you.
yeah,
Wow, 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 wow. All right, but if you have any final words for our parents, you can give us so I can let you go because I know how
yeah,
busy
yeah,
you are. I know
yeah.
how
Thank
busy
you
you
so much. Yeah, I would like to say that as a parent, like it's always said that it takes a village to train a child, okay?
Yes.
It doesn't take just one person. So if we understand that concept that it takes a village to train a child, just all you need as a parent, just set up, just get, have that foundation for them. You
Yeah.
need to be intentional. Just imbibe that, imbibe
Yeah.
that value in them, and just take it up from there and allow an external body who is well trusted, to well trusted, just like Coach Jebu,
Yes.
to take up from there. Like, sometimes children learn better when they have somebody, a mentor,
Yes.
to put them through, to guide them in the right steps. So children and the tribe also exposes them to other children too. So they learn from the coach as well as they learn from other kids. So no one is perfect. So just allow your children, free them to learn from other people. And I believe they would you'll be proud of them.
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you for that.
Thank
That's
you.
amazing. Yes, every child needs a mentor. Every child needs a tribe of like minds. The truth is,
Yeah,
our children go out there in school and sometimes they don't even find people that have their values. But if they come to a tribe like this, where they see people that hear what they are hearing, people that share the same values,
value, yeah.
it makes it easy for them. Honestly, it makes it this. See, the truth is that we are training children in one of the most difficult generation. There's a lot of moral decadence happening out there. So how else
Yeah,
can we shield our children if we don't provide for them the right environment? Putting your child in this in a tribe like the exceptional children's tribe is curating their environment where they can
yeah,
choose the right friends from, where they can see they can see good examples. So it's just amazing. Like a parent that shared last week talked about the fact that her daughter said that the part of the tribe she enjoys most is the Telegram community because she goes there, she sees other children, of course, that's where they put their task and everything. They see
yeah,
she sees and it encourages her. And she talked about
yeah,
also liking the live sessions because she comes, she meets other people. This is how you can curate the environment of your child because you can't
yeah,
choose your friends' children, but you can choose the environment where they can choose their children from. So we must
yeah.
begin to be intentional about these things. Thank you, Ma, again for sharing. I will let you go now. Thank you so
Okay.
much. I honor you deeply. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
your
Thank
time.
you.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much for
much.
making our time to be here. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for raising exceptional champions. And please give our love to the children. I love
Yeah.
them. I celebrate you. Ma. Thank you so much. I'll
Thank
let you
you.
go now.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure. Okay. Thank
Thank you,
you.
ma'am.
All right.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Yeah.
Bye. And yes, parents, let me just speak directly from my heart. Because everything you have heard today is a reminder that something powerful happens in the exceptional children's shop. Children do not grow accidentally, children grow intentionally. And one of the greatest gifts you can ever give a child is exposure to knowledge, exposure to mentorship, exposure to books, exposure to a growth culture. Let me take a moment to talk about the importance of reading and why your child must read. Reading is not just an academic activity, no, it's a destiny shaping activity. When a child reads, they develop. They develop focus, they develop imagination, they develop emotional intelligence, vocabulary, ability to communicate, confidence, decision making skills, a whole lot, resilience, and even spiritual depth. Did you see that? A child who reads wins. That's it. A child who reads thinks. A child who reads leads. Parents, listen. The future belongs to readers. The future belongs to thinkers, and thinkers are made at home. The exceptional tribe books are not just storybooks, they are transformational tools. I'm telling you, we have new books like Anger Under Control, My Time, My Routine, My Superpower, Money Smart, Money Mastery for the Bigger Children, The Leader in Me, Fearless and Unshakable. These books are life transforming books that teach skills children are not learning in school. But children desperately need these skills in life. School teaches math and English, but life demands confidence, emotional control, resilience, self esteem, and spiritual grounding. That is why our books exist, to bridge that gap. So please do not give your child gadgets that distract them. Give them books that build them up. Give them books. Now let me talk about another importance of a reading routine. Reading is not powerful because a child reads once. Reading becomes powerful when it becomes a lifestyle. A 10-minute reading routine at home can transform a distracted child. It can transform a shy child. A child with low confidence can be transformed. A child that is struggling to express themselves can be transformed. A child who lacks focus, a child who is emotionally sensitive. Because what enters the mind shapes the life. Create a reading culture at home, dear parents, and you will create a winning culture in your child. Did you hear me? Now, let me talk about the importance of mentorship because I've heard a lot. Parents, please hear me. Mentorship is the shortcut to transformation. In today's world, where children face peer pressure, where children face identity confusion, where children face bullying, low self-esteem, anxiety, distraction, and spiritual coldness, mentorship becomes a life jacket. A child with mentorship becomes confident, grounded, emotionally stable, spiritually alert, purpose driven, resilient, disciplined, a leader others must follow. You cannot mentor a child alone. Hear me. No parent was designed to be everything for their child. No. That's why God raises communities like this. That is why the Exceptional Children's Tribe exists. This is why you must register your child for the Exceptional Children's Tribe. You need to. Inside the tribe, children receive weekly mentorship, monthly challenges, skill-based trainings, daily voice notes, courses on confidence, leadership, emotional intelligence, discipline, spiritual development, book reading, reflection section. As in, there's just a lot. Character building exercises, a supportive, inspiring community. And here's the truth. Your child becomes who they learn from. Your child becomes what they are exposed to. Your child becomes what they repeatedly hear. When your child enters the tribe, their mindset shifts. Their confidence grows, their character strengthens, their discipline becomes intentional, their faith becomes personal. This is why parents like Mrs. Victoria, who has seen the results, enrolled not one child, but all 3 children. All her 3 children are in the tribe. Registration for 2026 cohort is now open. Early bird discount ends 30th of November. Pay only £50 or 100,000 naira before 30th of November. After 30th of November, you have to pay £70 or 140,000 naira. Please give your child the gift of confidence. Give your child the gift of leadership, emotional intelligence, self-discipline. Like there's just so much godly values, purpose, resilience. Don't postpone your child's destiny. Do not postpone your child's destiny. Please. Once again, I want to say a huge thank you to Mrs. Victoria Oguadimma. We celebrate her amazing children. We celebrate her dedication, the beautiful growth in her children as well. And to every parent watching us today, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and invite another parent. We'll be here again tomorrow with another powerful transformation story. Thank you so much. My name is Coach JMO. I'm your child's confidence coach. Your child deserves a mentor. Your child deserves this community. Your child deserves to thrive. Secure their spot today. Early bird again ends 30th of November. Until next time, stay blessed, stay joyful, stay exceptional. And do not forget that the pre-orders of our new 12 new life transforming books, the pre-order begins on the 28th of November. 28th of November. Take advantage of the pre-order period and buy these books at very reduced prices. We have amazing books for different age groups. We have for ages 6+, we have for ages 12+, and these books are powerful tools. Trust me. Like we've had a lot of testimonies from our books of 2025 books, but these ones are on another level, a totally different level. Trust me. So you must take advantage of the pre-order period and get these amazing life transforming tools for your children. I'll see you again tomorrow. Please remember, share this link to everybody you know. Like, subscribe, and be here tomorrow, same time, as we listen to another incredible transformation from another amazing parent. Till then, stay blessed. I love you. Bye for now. Parents, the wait is over. I have fantastic news for you. Starting 28th of November, the pre-orders of our 12 brand new life-changing books officially open. These books are age-appropriate, powerful, and packed with stories, lessons, and your child will absolutely love them. For our amazing 6+ children, we have Anger Under Control, we have My Time, My Routine, My Superpower, we have Money Smart, we have loads of books for them. Each one helps them build self-control, discipline, confidence, and healthy habits early. And then for our brilliant Templars, we have Anger Unplugged, The Leader in Me, The Confident Communicator, Money Mastery, and lots more. These books will empower your children to lead, to manage their emotions, to speak boldly, and make very wise money choices. These are not just books, they are life-changing tools that shape character, mindset, and success. Do not miss it. Mark your calendars. November 28th is the day. Be among the first parents to secure your children's copies during the pre-order. And these books are perfect gifts for Christmas, for your children's friends, for your friends' children. Raise exceptional children. Don't just raise ordinary children. I'll see you on the 28th November. Don't miss it. I'll see you there. Bye.